Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here from the Lionheart server. It's Ike here, and today we're going to work on our Villager Tinder just like last time. And if we come over here and look, and also on stream we made this guy here. We got to tidy up the redstone just a little bit. We didn't have time to do that on stream, so we'll probably do that in this episode. And I worked a little bit in here, if we could get in. I've worked a little bit in here off camera and just kind of getting a vision as to what I would like this to look like, guys. And if you haven't noticed, I'm sounding a little bit on the sick side. So yeah, I lost my voice, and I'm going to try to, there's going to be a lot of like music time-lapsey kind of stuff in this episode. And I'm really going to do the Villager Tinder probably off camera. And I will link my tutorial down in the description. That way, if you guys want to see how to build it, you can. So I've been working on cleaning this area up here a little bit. Like I said, trying to get a vision of what's going on. And while I build the Villager Tinder here, I will send you guys off to a little bit of footage where I helped AZ and Vidargavia get together some materials for a little project Vidargavia wanted to do to celebrate the Winter Olympics starting. And so without further ado, let's get you onto that footage. I hope that you guys do enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully my voice will be getting better here pretty soon. So anyways, guys, I will see you here in a minute. Huh?
It is actually, yeah. So that's fine.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna get 8 stacks of white, and then we can change that.
And then we need black, man.
Black?
Yeah.
Black's down here.
Oh, I was right next to it, wasn't I? Well, you have concrete already made up, 3 stacks, and then 4. So that's all right.
So what?
Let's see.
What do you have? These?
I have yellow and black on my person.
I'll get these 3 stacks of green.
Right.
And so we needed blue and red. So we'll go make some blue and red.
Yep. That's it.
All right, now I'll show you. AZ?
Yep.
Follow me. Where you guys at?
Just above you. We're beholding the spectacle.
Ah, okay.
That's dirt.
Yeah. So they... It wasn't supposed to happen. So I get for having dirt in my offhand. Like Mama said, I should go wash my dirty hands.
Exactly. Offhand dirt.
You messed it up, Vidargavia.
I didn't. AC did. That was me.
I'll just hang out down here and pick up the stuff that breaks.
Hey, it's a Swedish thing now. Okay, yeah, let's just do one color at a time.
Yeah.
Just for efficiency's sake, right?
Yeah, just look, if you'll put the put all the powder inside of that. Wait a minute, guys. Put all your powder in the chest. All of it.
Oh yeah.
Fill your inventory full except for 1 slot and leave it empty. Whichever hand you're gonna use. And AZ, put yours in too.
I fell. Hold on.
So fill every slot except for the 1 hand you're gonna place it with, and just put 1 block in your hand.
Right. Man, that is so nice.
Yeah.
And now we get the random pattern anyway.
Aren't I genius? Yeah.
You are a genius, man.
guys, this is what all those materials were for. Were these for these Olympic rings? Vidargavia and AZ made these. I hung around for a bit, but I had to leave, and so I couldn't participate in the actual building there. But they look pretty awesome. We decided to put them here because this is the, as I've mentioned several times, eventually going to be the entertainment district. And yeah, they look really cool. And we've built this bridge and everything. Now the time lapse of the digging in the end was progress here, that we've been trying to flatten this entire island out for quite some time down to a certain level. That way we could actually begin to build certain things on here. Have a nice level flat area to work with for a gaming district. And so that's what the process has been over time. But it takes so long, guys, so long to dig out in stone, even because you can't insta-mine it. And so it's just taking time. And so eventually, my very first project over here, I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans, is I want to build a escape the chunk or Tangler type build. If you guys watch Tango Tech, something similar to that. You got to use your wit and knowledge, maybe a little redstone stuff here or there, whatever it is, just for something for the Lionheart peeps to have some fun with. And hopefully we can do that. We'll build our Minesweeper and a couple other games I got in mind here for this already. But I wanted to show you guys what all the time-lapse stuff was about. And so let's head back to our base and show you what we've done over there. I'll see you there on the other side. Alright guys, well we got this cleaned up here, and we got to do is hit this button now and the door will close. And we can open it, or we can do the same from this side, no big deal. And we've tidied up this area here. And let's jump back here and show you guys the redstone before we go over and look at the villager breeder. And so basically the button is right behind this block. We send a signal through the repeater, through the block, through here. Activates this piston, which works like a T flip-flop here. And so we've got our power up to the top with these torches here. So there's a little bit of a torch tower, since you got to power this door from the top. And like that. And then again, just like this side, there's actually a repeater down there with a block right there that we're highlighting that has a button on it. And that's how that works. So also, let's go up and look. May have to fix a bit. Yeah, we got some here left open. So basically we got this torch tower converting the torches, and then they power this block, which goes into that repeater. So we've had to kind of sacrifice some landscape here, but I think it'll look okay. You throw a little bit of bone meal up there and some flowers all over the place. You never know, it wasn't natural. And yeah, let's go in here and look at the villager breeder. Alright guys, now that we're inside here, you can see that we've changed things up quite a bit, and I've added this decorative tower, or this decorative arch thing. That way we also had a window in that we can go see all the things that are important to us. You can see our baby villagers are there, we can see that our breeding villagers are there, and then we can see our zombies are still good. We've got this walkway around this way where we can have a peek in at the babies, and then we can kind of see how many adult villagers are in there ready to go. And right now we can look down, but I think this is actually going to have a set of blocks under it, like stone bricks under it, so that you can't see down. I added this staircase up, and we can feed our villagers from here. We're going to have to move this, I think. Because it's kind of in the way of the staircase, but that's okay. I gotta clean these chests up too. We made this staircase down here, and then in here we've got our villager breeder. So we've got this line, this dispenser here, and then we'll get a signal from this breeder. Let's see if I got some blocks can pile up. See a line of repeaters there that will kind of bud power the dispenser. So what will happen is the power will come from that block and power that power rail, which will allow this dispenser to bud power, which will both grab a villager and send it on its way at the same time. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so if we go in here, we're a nitwit villager, so we don't really want to keep this guy. So we're going to go to our left, swipe left, and we're going to get rid of him. Gonna push this out,
he is going to go around to the back side in there, and he's going to die on that cactus. And the minecart should be picked up, sent along some hoppers, and these droppers here that you see. That's the hopper line, feeds into this dropper elevator, and that minecart should end up right there. We'll also occasionally get some cactus in here, because it's kind of a cactus farm too. And if we decide to keep the guy, and we push to the right there, then what'll happen is we power this, which will depower this line and send the villagers that way. And what happens then is the villagers drop down here, come around this line, all the way down. Now our, ooh, what's happening here? Our elevator, let's see. Yeah, our minecarts will go in there. It'll activate this guy, and they'll go up there. And I guess occasionally, if there was more than one thing went in at the same time, it might cause the problem. So, shouldn't happen though. And if it does, we'll keep an eye on it. So, anyways, the villagers, they'll come up here and they'll jump this guy, and they'll get stuck up here. So what we then can do is there's a track that runs them all the way around. We can run this guy. He's a villager we want to keep. Anyways, he's a Silk Touch villager, and he'll run around the loop there. And that way, this is the wall of our villager hall. And all we need to do is go downstairs and bust out whichever ceiling of the trading slot that we want to fill up, send our villager along the way, and poof, we got a villager in the hole. So that's how that's going to work. It's going to be pretty cool. If space-wise and material-wise, I think this is going to be the best way to do it. Now, obviously, we could fancy it up a little bit, but I don't see much need to. We don't want this guy. We're going to get another nitwit. We're going to get rid of him. Cleric. Alright. So we may or may not want this guy, but I'll deal with this stuff later. Get out. Alright, now the plan from here is we're going to add some walls of chests here. Or not walls, we're just going to add a few chests here. And we're going to place oak logs up this side. So we'll have oak logs here. Come up ways. Where we will also have chests. And this whole area is just going to be covered up. And we're probably going to just put jack-o'-lanterns and carpet down here. That way, if we need to bust in here, it's not going to be a lot to fix it. And I think that's a pretty good idea. It'll be pretty neat. I like the idea myself. From here, then we go up, and we've got this doorway into the top of Trading Hall. And then this doorway goes down inside of the actual trading hall. Say we want that villager we've got up there in this slot here. All we're going to need to do is bust that out. And then go back around to where he's at. We're actually going to need a doorway in here somehow too, to be honest. That I didn't think about before. Let's find out where this guy's at. Pick up the rail. Nudge him on in there. Come on, guy. There we go. Push him in. We now have our Silk Touch villager, and then we can connect our things back up. And that's how that's going to work. So it's pretty simple, no big deal. Anyways, guys, we are going to go ahead and call this an episode here. I hope you did enjoy it. If you got any feedback on what we're doing here, let me know. I would appreciate that, and I hope you did enjoy the episode. I really hope you did like the time lapses. I put a lot of time and effort into what I would do with those things, and I really did enjoy it, so I hope you did. And anyways, guys, don't forget to check the links down in the description. Don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you're new around here, guys, and don't forget to leave me a good comment, because I really like to hear what you got to say about the video, guys. And until next time, guys, happy Minecrafting. Bye-bye.